If it wasn't for all of these guys that avoided you, how many fights do you think you could see yourself having a year? Do you see yourself as a fighter that could fight 2 to 3 times a year if it wasn't all these guys avoiding you?
Realistically, 3 times. We've been fighting at 2 times a year, but I really want to get 3 times in there. I feel like I'm young. I haven't been through any wars at all, and I feel like 3 fights would be definitely the sweet spot that I want to hit. But yeah, 3 fights is, if it wasn't for everybody avoiding me and ducking me, I definitely 3 fights is where I want to be.
Why do you feel like you're so avoided? That has to be
there's just if you look at the record, bro, it's 26-0, 23 knockouts. I'm a big guy. I punch fast. I'm bigger than everybody in this weight class. And I got a fighting spirit, bro. If you hit me with 1, I have to come back with 2, and that's just how it's always been with me. Especially right now, me coming up through the ranks since I got my belt taken away, and now coming up through the ranks. I think at the time, realistically speaking, a lot of people see me as too much of a risk and no reward. Especially now that this is barely my first pay-per-view, but I feel like those are just excuses at the end of the day, man. I feel like if Charlo, any of those other guys wanted to fight me, these are all pay-per-view fights that people would pay to watch. So I can't even say it's low risk, high risk, low reward, because at the end of the day, pay-per-view is what everybody's trying to get to. So I don't know, these dudes, that's just something, they're just, those dudes are just pussies. I can't say that by myself because I'm not a pussy. I'd fight anybody that's in front of me. But those guys, you have to talk to those guys about that. I can't speak on their behalf. If they look like pussies, they probably are pussies.